Hello, hello, hello. Oh, wow, he is way off. Just a sec. There we go. That's a little better. Hello, welcome in, everybody. And actually, little shout outs for my streamer friends. Hey, Corey, hey, Luca. Welcome in, everybody. Today is presumably
Go
a
away, Baton!
Hey, Baron. Today is presumably a very short stream. I'm gonna go through the event. These days, events take maybe 30 minutes to get through. And then I need to run dungeons for gear to desynth for demi-materia. I need 3 Battlecraft demi-materia 2s. Now, demi-materia is very RNG, so there's no guarantee. Like, there's no guarantee how long that's gonna take me, but in theory, I should be able to do it in just like 1 or 2 dungeon runs, probably. There we go. That's my Halloween outfit. Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. I have another one I can use. Where is he? Oh, I guess I didn't put him on there. So guess who's been running a bunch of the very low-level ARR treasure maps lately? I kept getting the ARR treasure maps. I had no idea the Sprigging Cap was inside that drop pool, though. I just got my original Sprigging Cap from, Chloe, right? I had no idea the Sprigging Cap was actually in a drop pool in the ARR treasure maps. So what you have to do is you have to do... I don't know if it's in the original drop pool for the ARR treasure maps. The way I know I got it, in fact that I got it twice... I got it 2 times, and it's worthless to have a second time because I can't desynth it, I can only sell it, right? Is that I did an ARR treasure map, and then from the treasure chest, I picked up a second treasure map, like a specialized one that I think you can only get from inside the chest, and then I did that treasure map, and I got the Sprigging Cap. So that's my Halloween outfit, is the Sprigging Cap. The goofy little Sprigging Cap. Because I do not have much much glam to work with. Also, you might notice the outfit looks a little different from when we were running the Coils of Bahamut last week, and that would be because I completely changed it. I am now using the eye level 90 set for a Conjurer, at least on the left side. Not the book, because I can't get the 90 book. I'm still using the 70 book. The 90 book requires something, I can't remember what it was, that I literally cannot get where I'm at. It's physically impossible. Oh, Venture, that was it. The base eye level 90 book, the extreme weapons are 95s. There is a 90 book, but the 90 book requires something that you can physically only get from your retainer doing a specific venture. So it's completely worthless to me. Like, I can't do it. And this stuff is all still 70. I need to change these over. This is the reason why I'm doing dungeons after the event today for Battlecraft 2 is I needed 24 Battlecraft 1s. So for those who don't understand, I've been like running dungeons like crazy. Just running dungeons like crazy in my own time. And yes, it's as boring as that sounds. It's just as boring as that seems like it would be. Because I needed Slurp. I needed Grand Company items, which were like 1,500. Wait, why did that double up the announcement there? Also, these announcements that you're catching, I offloaded some of my stream element stuff onto StreamerBot, which is the thing I'm using to check both my chats on the multi-stream these days. And it can do a whole bunch more than that. It's like a whole bot all on its own. So a bunch of the stuff I've been doing with other websites and stuff like that, I can. The dumb one which doesn't post? What do you mean? Oh, you're a hype train conductor. When did that happen? That probably happened when Swish. Oh, cross-platform one. No, that was Restream. That was Restream that I was using. I'm not using Restream anymore, so there isn't any cross-posting going on anymore. I can see both Twitch and YouTube chat on the back end, but there isn't any cross-posting going on right now. I'm not using Restream anymore. I'm using Atom Multistream, which is an OBS plugin, to allow me to output to both Twitch and YouTube. And then I'm using StreamerBot, which is like a locally hosted on your own computer bot to check both chats. And I've offloaded my like announcements, my little support announcements, to StreamerBot now and turned off the ones on Stream Elements. But it looks like that one did not go quite right. Let me see. Announce. I mean, I do have a... Maybe just the fact that I literally have an enter, a break in that dialogue, or in that paragraph, means that it's like, oh, nope, but it shouldn't. Or maybe it's because I had a double break. I didn't just hit enter once, I hit enter like twice to put a little space between it. I don't know. I'll just change it like that and see if that fixes it next time it posts. Anyway, heroically doing the scholar quests by pressing one button. Yep. All of this started because look at the Coils of Bahamut. They start at eye level 70, so I'm like, oh cool, I'll get to eye level 70 and get the eye level 70 gear. But that's just where they start. I already can't get into one of the coils that we finished. I assume, Luco, that we were probably doing unrestricted but levels synced or something like that when we were doing Coils of Bahamut. Because technically I shouldn't have been able to get into 3 or 5 otherwise. Because they had like a min eye level requirement of that was like actually higher than 70. So I assume we were doing like unrestricted with level sync on or something like that instead, so it was just letting me in anyway. But I can't get any higher than an eye level 70 book, so I'm trying to get as much 90 gear on me otherwise. And this is going to be the accessories. That's what I'm working on now. And, you know, I need a grain company. This was all 1,500 seals a piece for each of these 8. And, oh, you hit the unrestricted? That's interesting. If we were unrestricted, then some people should have been able to go in at like levels 80, 90, 100, whatever as well. But I thought everyone was level 50 last I looked. Guess I'm not positive. I wasn't paying too close attention. Oh, wait, no, you didn't. Then I'm surprised it let us into the coils. I'm surprised it even let us into the coils then. Okay, that's average eye level. Limited jobs, 1 to 8, blah, blah, blah. I guess it doesn't say anything about min, but I can't choose this one on my own for some reason. Level 50, sync to 50. So maybe if you have someone in your group who doesn't meet the eye level but does meet the level, it'll just let you in? I thought you had to meet the eye level, though. Anyway, whether it would let me into the rest of the coils tomorrow when we do the coils stuff or not having minimum eye level 70 gear also makes me like a waste of fucking space for everyone else. Is blocked because eye level. Yeah, I know it's blocked for me because my eye level's too low, but what's weird for me, Scarlet, is that we already did this. Luco, who's Okami in chat there, and a bunch of our friends and FC mates actually did these last week, and I got into turn 5 just fine. In fact, we finished turn 5. So it's interesting that we didn't have like unrestricted or level sync on, but somehow it let us in with me in the party. Anyway, I can't upgrade the book, so I have to upgrade as many pieces of gear as I can to get my eye level as high as I can. Nope, can't use the Ironworks gear. This is also a challenge playthrough, and I can't use the Ironworks gear. Yeah, it's a challenge run. I have to, for the most part, like, craft all my own stuff, and I can only buy stuff if I have no other means of getting it other than buying it. And I'm not using, like, Poetics and Gil to buy gear for myself. Because other party members then? I don't know. Maybe they somehow bumped the average eye level? Maybe my eye level was crap, but having other people in our group that were using the 130 gear or even higher gear that was like level sync down to about 130-ish bumped our average group eye level high enough that we were able to get in. I'm not sure. But yes, I need to do the accessories, but the accessories require a bunch of crap. The accessories require a bunch of Grand Company stuff, all of which sells for 1,500 seals a piece. So I ran dozens of dungeon runs to get gear to hawk to my Grand Company for seals to buy these things. And then dozens more dungeon runs off stream to get gear that I could desynth, mostly for 2. I was sort of crafting and desynthing gear that was around 30 to 50 to get the Battlecraft Demi-Materia 1s, but I really need the dungeon gear from the 50 dungeons to get 2s. And so I need 10, right? Yeah, 10. I need 3 more Battlecraft 2s today. And that's what we're doing today. That's what we're doing. I'm going to run the Spoopy Scary Skeletons event today, and then as soon as I'm done with the event, I'm going to start running the 50 dungeons, the very few that I have. I only have 2. Maybe I should try to unlock them more. Although I'll probably run my high-level roulette today, at least. Yeah, I'll do high-level roulette, and if I still don't have enough Battlecraft Demi-Materia 2, I'll probably just start unlocking more level 50 dungeons, so I have a few more to run. And keep doing that until I have the Demi-Materia I need. And then stream ends. So the event will probably take about a half an hour. I may get the Demi-Materia I need in the very first dungeon run, so the stream may be like 45 minutes to 1 hour long. It may take me 10 dungeon runs to get the Demi-Materia I need, in which case the stream would be more like 3 or 4 hours long. Guess we'll see. All Saints Wait Crier. They have the merchant here selling anything? You were level 60 Dark Knight for the first few bits of that, but you weren't here for the ones you couldn't get into. No, that's the weird part, Baron. We could get in. We could get in. We were absolutely able to get all the way through turn 5 last night, but for some reason my eye level doesn't meet it. Yeah, it still wouldn't let me do it. How about you check, Luco? See if it lets you queue up for it, and then we'll just withdraw with me in the party. Or does it say that we don't meet the requirements? You can. So that's weird. That's strange. To have someone in your party who doesn't meet the min eye level requirements for the duty, but for some reason they'll let you queue up for it. I don't know. Either way, having more eye level 90 gear will at least make me contribute somewhat more when we get back to the Coils of Bahamut tomorrow. So, getting those, and it's only just a few more Demi 2s that I need. Ah, there's the vendor. Don't need that. Not going to waste the storage space on that. I'll take one. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll take a couple of those. I might use that for the, like, a G-pose or something at the end. When I get the goofy ass, like, My Chemical Romance outfit from this event. Ether-starved Ariman. I love that this idiot's just, like, part of the event now. But then I think she's a fiend or void scent or whatever as well. This grandma. She is a void scent, yeah. These weird, like, void scents that are like, no, we just want to spread Halloween cheer. An adventurer by the looks of you. Actually, more like a little baby boy going trick-or-treating for his first time. That's what I am. So happens if propositions you to a man of your talents, prepared to throw caution to the wind and consort with fiends most foul. Let's consort with fiends most foul. Gruff just wants an orgasmic Halloween cookie guy like that would last you too much. To the heart of the matter, let's reflect upon the history of All Saints' Wake. Oh my god. Let's reflect upon the history of All Saints' Wake. Felfiends emerge to cavort and careen. Careen? Unconcerned with the judgments of those on high. Halls of the saints' heavenly abode ring with merriment as the wine flows freely. No one can be bothered to look down. Oh god. God's fearing folk greet this particular sunset with trepidation, daring not to venture from their homes. No longer, nay, for adventurers came and drove out the void scent, restoring safety to the city's streets and marking the occasion as one of jubilation. It's all well and good, but what of the poor forsaken feet? Are they too not deserving of revelry? My wish is to see All Saints' Wake reborn as a celebration for all, be they ghost, ghoul, Gridanian, or tiny, tiny baby boy with a coloring book. Move swiftly in an uncontrolled way to careen. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Like, I always hear it used in the sense of, like, careening off a cliff. I propose to accomplish his feat. Binding obligations, friend. Convince the more sinister sorts to enter into contracts which forbid them from preying on mortals, like the Gruffs. Exchange they're permitted to partake in the festivities. One troubled soul still seems incapable of getting into the spirit of things. Oh god, is he, like, railing against the leash this year? Quiff swiftly in an uncontrolled way. That sounds pretty creedy. Yup. Willing to give them a helping hand. Nothing too devilishly difficult, I promise. When you get started, you want to grasp the particulars by speaking with Papa Gruff. Just surrounded by people now. I'll be performing one of his shows by the entrance to the Great Loam Brewery. Now go, I shall be watching your performance with great interest. Grandma Great Pumpkin or Ghost or whatever the hell she calls herself again. Alright, Gruff, what are you bitching about this year? ass directly in screen. Yes. So they're trying to talk to Granny, and it's just ass on either side of my screen because I'm a tiny little Lala. So our humble performance was drawn to a close. Then end things on a high note. I bid you feast your eyes on the fantastic Philcox and his transformation magics. I mean, that's a hell of a name. Testicular torsion! What? That didn't work. And clowning and whatnot was very laugh, but that last bit was bleed rubbish. Come on, let's get out of here. Yep, he's an Ariman. Oh, that makes sense. So he failed to muster up even an ounce of magical prowess. The crowd in the palm of my hand. Been the toasted town if not for your blood. Okay, so Papa Groff's pretty much in line, but this Ariman's kind of a jackass. Shrieking the same old dude. Head up to my eyeball with this force.
You'll never catch me, wizard. I cast tungsten balls.
Oh my god, man. Because you know, a few cheap tricks doesn't give you the right to treat me like that. Can't stand the sight of you, let alone the thought of taking to the stage with you again. Good riddance. Hey again. I belong to my usual demographic. If you're not here to see one of my shows, then why are you here? For my other character, he'll probably be like, oh god, not you again. Oh, fiend failing to get the spirits all saints week. Where do you speak of Vilcox? The fellow who stormed off in a huff. Most of our ilk Vilcox and I have an insatiable appetite for ether. Unlike your garden variety void scent, who hunt hapless mortals like beasts, we prefer to sate our hunger with their enthusiastic approval. There's no ether as delectable as you'll find in food gifted in genuine appreciation. So you're thinking perhaps preying on mortals was an old-fashioned and misguided approach. It's hilarious to me that after all the trouble of void scent for generations upon generations, like hounding mortals in the source and trying to destroy them to absorb their ether, with like Zero and now with Papa Gruff, we've made them realize, you know, you could just like sit down and have a meal with mortals, right? Like the food is plenty of ether. This place is literally bursting with ether. Alright, I'm probably going to change that timer on those. I'll just mark that down in my notes for after stream. Just a sec. There we go. Wait, I want to see that. As I commit to giving folk the sort of frights that dazzle and delight, winning hearts and minds. In the process, no small number of ether-laden delicacies. What better occasion for such terrifying amusements than All Saints' Wake? Method is catching, too. Many void set now seek ether in this manner. Vilcox is one such reformed individual. First laid eyes upon him, I sense promise, but get him in front of a crowd and you're lucky to get a smattering of half-hearted applause, let alone a few measly crumbs. You'd be better off hearing it from the Ariman's mouth, though. He can't have gotten far. Come on, Phil Cox. You one-eyed bastard. Let's see how this goes. Never healed an Alliance raid. Alliance raid is easy. Like, any sort of anxiety you feel for playing any role is insanely lessened when you're playing an Alliance raid. It's so simple having 24 people to like back you up in case you're feeling a little out of place in whatever role you're filling. How does one fill a Cox? Cautiously. I think Alliance Raid is the easiest role until you do Ravenasti or Near. It can be, especially if everyone else is really like terrible at their jobs. Even then, it feels like it's super easy to heal raids. I will grant you, sure, in some of the Evilist and Near raids, you get like really terrible co-healers and a bunch of people who just stand in every AoE. But, I mean, when you're struggling through that, I feel like it's their fault they're dying anyway, so I don't blame myself for that. Like, if people are that dumb, it's their fault they died. Don't get me wrong, I'll drag your corpse to the finish line, but I'm not gonna baby you. Sniffling whelp of an imp. Magic's this, magic's that. Sheer unbridled cheek of it. There, get comforted by a tiny baby. My sense of your timely intervention is much appreciated. Look you, I'd say you're an adventurer. Why does everybody think I look like an adventurer? I look like a kid with a tiny kid with a half-assed Halloween costume and some new wizard school clothes. A mentor died to a mechanic in the Keeper of the Lake dungeon today. That's not even surprising. That crown means nothing. That crown does not mean a damn thing. He blamed me. Oh, they usually do. That's what you get. Terrible mentors, like the kinds of mentors that are going to die to very simple mechanics and simple dungeons, are also the kinds of mentors that are going to blame everyone else. Like, I'm sorry, but physic don't heal stupid. Physic will never heal stupid. Guess that pumpkin-headed lady sent you to check up on me, did she? Gruff looks like a little diaper baby, so let's just say voice and how cute the jeez. Suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you my tale. Try as I might, I just can't get the hang of transformation magics. Thought the means to delight the crowds were starved for appreciation. I mean, he's got down appearing like a person, at least. Alright, man. Paralyzing prey with this big eye of mine? Not a problem. Turning them to stone with a petrifying glare? Trifling task. I was like, I can even smell despair and all manner of negative emotions in the people around me. Obviously, paralysis and petrification won't win over an audience. I mean, it might. As long as you're using it on Papa Gruff and not the kids. I'd laugh at that. I'd laugh at that all day. My metaphorical nose for despair isn't going to put ether on the table either. I'll just tell that pumpkin-headed lady I'm not cut out for this business. You're at her behest, you better come too. I mean, I'm sure she'll find something that'll work for you. Grandma Ghastly, Ghostly, Pumpkin, whatever the hell her name is again. I always forget. is pretty good at finding ways for Void Scent to work to entertain children. Boom. On the other hand, in Phil Cox's decision to lay bare his thoughts and feelings. Not that it did any good, I'm still stuck at square one, underappreciated and underfed. You're curious, child. You're truly so blind to your own potential. You have an inkling as to what I speak of. Show your wisdom of Phil Cox. Smell dark emotions, you get to help those in need. Stamp out any negativity you sense within the common folk. I suppose I could give it a go. You really think that if I rid people of their woes, they'll repay the favor? I'm familiar with mortal customs, if you say so. I mean, if you help people, they usually are like, here, have something as a thank you. Better way to make use of my talents and knock that pompous gruff right off his pedestal. Get ahead of myself. No idea where to start. And with a little sleight of hand, hold still. Testicular torsion! Oh my god, you made him join an emo band. That's not gonna that's not gonna fix anyone's negative emotions. It'll just make more appear. When I was a young void scent. Grandma told me, go make some people happy. Out into the city. Hey, it works! I'm kind of glad that Baron didn't snooze those ads that time, because it works. The city was old to see a marching band. There you go. That last announcement, the one for the ads, is now automatic. I used to try and have it on a timer, but me and Baron would snooze ads, so it'd always go off at the wrong time, and then I just started doing it manually, but that's annoying. But luckily, on the back end on StreamerBot, there is actually a trigger built into StreamerBot's Twitch triggers that's like ad runs. Like when an ad runs, you can trigger an event. Yeah, dude, StreamerBot is super powerful on the back end. Like I only know like 5% of what I can do with StreamerBot right now cuz I just got started with it recently. But it's super strong on the back end. There's so much you can do with it. It seems to be working pretty well for me, so I might start offloading almost everything that I have Stream Elements doing to StreamerBot. Like even my commands and stuff like that, I might start offloading them to StreamerBot so that I can just handle it all locally. Now that puts all my eggs in the StreamerBot basket, so if it breaks or doesn't update or doesn't work for some reason, that's a problem. But like at least it would all be local, so I'd never have to worry about, wait, is Stream Elements down? Why is this command not working or whatever? It's how you let chat play fart noises at you. Yeah, there's those things too. Things that get up guaranteed to turn heads. Each and every thread is imbued with potent magic to aid in your newfound purpose. But yeah, those little support messages like, hey, are you enjoying the stream? Hey, check out the Discord. Hey, check out this thing. Hey, check out that thing. They're running too quickly. I put them on a 10 to 15 minute timer where it can be as fast as 10 minutes or as long as 15 minutes between each message. Right? I think I need to bump that up to maybe like a 20 to 30 minute timer. Oh, you know, I think I can feel it. This isn't going to be so tough after all. I had thought to apologize for my harsh words earlier. Our act was my initiative, and therefore our success, or lack thereof, is ultimately my responsibility. Since that you've been scheming, I mean, it's a bunch of voids, and of course we've been scheming. Leads me to inform you, Papa Gruff, that I found a way to win over mortals on my own terms. Not that hard to believe. So you seem so confident, why don't we have ourselves a contest? Whoever garners the most affection and thereby the largest share of ether-rich victuals wins. The victor go the spoils of subservience. The loser will be bound to obey their every whim. How does that sound? Oh boy. Ready to bow and scrape. Well, it is void set. I mean, you can expect them to reach a point where they're, like, willing to help mortals for, like, gifts of ether and all that, but they're still gonna be scheming and underhandedly manipulating each other. A little epithet about one's bark being worse than one's bite comes to mind. Prepare yourself, Phil Cox. This marvelous magic outfit, but I'm still not entirely convinced I have what it takes to beat Papa Gruff on my own. Come with me, just until I get the hang of things. That's all I ask. Certainly Phil Cox, your capable hands. Frickin' Grandma Pumpkin. Granny Gourd. Actually, I think that is part of her name, isn't it? Doesn't she call herself, like, the Great Gourd or some nonsense like that? All fiends sated on All Saints' wake, so that I can dress up like I'm part of some stupid emo band. But hey, it's a whole new outfit, so getting as many glam options, and especially armoire glam options as I can for this character, would be really good. I don't have to waste glamour prisms on him, although those are easy these days, and I get more storage space for potential different glam opportunities for him. Ah, devil horns too, that's interesting. Oh, and double dyeable most of it. Nice. Most of it has double slots? Is one of the channels just like the tie and the shoulders? The purple parts? Yes. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Like, one channel is the black and one channel is the purple. It'd be interesting given the fact that it's a gradient. I'd like to re-dye it a different color, like a red or a blue or something, and see how the gradient changes based on the dye you use. Why don't we try and find a troubled soul in need of aid? Let's get out of here first. The gradient just turns white at the end. Okay. I can see how you could use that in various ways. It's a little unfortunate that you can't, like, have a more interesting thing go on with the gradient, but white at the end isn't too bad. Little Cox, what do you got? Look for hope. Folk harboring negative feelings. Give me a moment. No. Just... Okay, for some reason, that announcement still does not want to work right. Crime, blah, 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 blah. Why does that announcement not like working properly? There's really nothing to that one. Where's the, It's in this one. Why doesn't it like to work right? Preferred account block, color blue. No, that's all pretty simple. Could it be the ellipses? That makes no sense that an ellipsis would cause a break in the announcement like that. It must be because I hit enter. That's stupid if that's the case. Alright. I'll just make it part of one message. That's dumb if the act of, like, putting a line break in the paragraph causes it to do two separate announcements instead of one announce, because the sub-action is a single Twitch announced action. And for some reason, it's doing two separate announcements. That's just dumb. Can I test this right offhand without having to run it normally? Nah, not really. Okay, I'll just let it run normally then. Oh, or can I test this one? Always run, exclude, add, copy, duplicate, delete, rename, enabled, random, concurrent. Nope. Nope, can't quick test it. That's interesting. Okay, whatever. Anything can do with the pumpkin-headed lady's enchantment, my powers feel more potent than ever. Already found someone, and whoever they are, they're awfully flustered. In the northeast, I think, though I'm not sure where exactly. Roads here can be confusing. So this is my first time in the city. Into the city. Got a decent sense of direction, but I've yet to grasp the lay of the land. I trouble you to lead the way. Listed target is northeast of here. I'll be right behind you. Escort. Oh god, you don't need to describe how escort quests work to me, game. I know. Is this really the first time I've ever had to escort someone on the free trial? Might be. They didn't really start doing the escort thing till much later anyway. So I probably haven't. It's amazing. Such glee. They mentioned a clown. I wager they just had the privilege of seeing one of Gruff's performances. Yeah, they didn't start till like around Endwalker. Just to admit that he's an expert illusionist. Only gotta look at folk like these ladies to see that he knows how to work a crowd. I won't be upstage. For there's more than one way to win over an audience. By following your timely advice, that is. Light written on their faces, our opponent must have earned himself some sustenance. Which means we have no time to lose. Onward. What's interesting is, what do they do the rest of the year? Like, I get a bunch of Void Scent appearing and entertaining during All Saints Week, but what do they do the rest of the year? That's where he's got nap. They just nap. They sleep most of the year away. Fellow, my senses were leading me to find out what ails him. And then what's gotten you so worked up? This poor little girl had been separated from her mother. I was helping her to look, but she suddenly disappeared. Simply abandoned her, but then again, I have an urgent personal matter to attend to, and I don't know what to do. Why don't I and my associate look for the girl? You can see to your affairs without worry. A young lass dressed in blue. Hope you're able to find her forthwith. Certainly was appreciative. Here I am empty-handed. Forget the food. We have a lost child to find. It's a surprisingly kind Void Scent man. Even when he's like, well, I didn't get a reward for this, but oh well, we have a lost child to find. I mean, I get that realistically, most Void Scent are kind of just like people, really. But, like, they present most Void Scent in the source as just, like, horrible monsters that'll kill everyone and anyone around them. And torment them and corrupt them and all that sort of stuff. Despairing presence to the east of here. Odds are it's the girl. Means I have need of your navigational news. News? Huh. Once again. After you. This event's just full of weird-ass words. Here's all the Lancer. Those would be Lancer, right? Yeah. No, thank you. So, you want to be a Lancer? Not really. I do love that the quest is called So You Want to Be a Lancer, because it's like, nah, I'm good. Thanks. This would be a fine opportunity to accrue some appreciation. The poor girl's beside herself. She keeps calling out for her mama. Might I enlist your help? It's the last we've been looking for. We want to earn her thanks. We'll need to reunite her with her mother, wouldn't you say? Means we now have a lady to locate. Any suggestions? Well, she lost her daughter, dude. Just keep sensing for stress and negative emotions. Search for someone feeling anxious. Then the mother will be worried about her daughter having gone missing. Well, this is exactly why I had you accompany me right then. It's like the most obvious thing. Her mom will obviously be stressed out. So you should be able to sense her. I don't know which is the bigger boot, having you by my side or this fancy finery. Find the way around the city, more or less. I'll handle the next part on my own. Wait here, I'll be back with the girl's mother in no time. It's gonna be weird as a void scent learning to move about in the body. Although how much you have to learn to move about in these like humanoid bodies or not, I guess is up for grabs, because they keep talking about how these bodies are illusions. So whether the illusion is so good that they actually feel like they have legs and can walk, or whether they're actually just like floating around and the illusion walks, I don't know. I don't think the game wants me to ask these questions. It doesn't. I care more than the game does, I think. But it always raises weird little questions in my head when the game just sort of glosses over weird, like, mechanical things. Eternal gratitude. Thanks for finding Mama, mister. Cool, now give him a snack. Leave me now, Gruff. Sweet appreciation, and all courtesy of my special talent. Can't help but notice they didn't offer you anything edible by way of thanks. For my part, I've already been rewarded with a tasty morsel. That said, the gift of food is far from guaranteed. Indeed, perseverance is key, which is why I find myself performing show after show. It's just you approach this contest the same tenacity, Philcox. That's right, constant effort is key. Since another troubled soul, I was tracking down the girl's mother. To see what I could do to help. Think I'm ready to go it alone now. Did you let our pumpkin-headed benefactor know? I'll come and find you when I'm done. See if he gets any treats of his own. Right, my next performance calls. Till we meet again, adventurer. Let's just teleport back. To Granny Gourd. Give me a horrible emo outfit. Thanks, truly. Speak of the devils, here they come. Oh dear, that turned out to be a damn sight harder than I had anticipated. All I have to show for my travails is a single cookie. I think the first gift I'd receive would prove to be the last. Chris, I didn't receive so much as a crumb. Suppose this means you win. Very well, I'm yours to command, Gruff. Defeat far too readily, Philcox. Uh-huh. They just had to go get some snacks. And I wanted to thank you properly for helping me evolve. I brought you a pumpkin cookie. So now they tied.
I'm
Wow.
gonna
Scrumptious. You good? Guess that's what you get from your first taste of gifted ether. How'd you like it? Farewell. Makes it one apiece. Draw then. Still, Wilcox, all you had some assistance along the way, and nevertheless done yourself proud. Could live to see the day Papa Gruff sings my praises. Really kind of you to finally admit that I might have worth. Is that all you desire? My begrudging acceptance? You forgot your reasons for joining the festivities in the first place. Good people go down here still in need of my help. Are there common folk in need? There are cookies to be freed and or given to me. Huzzah. Better get going. Before I do, let me say this. Might have found a way to make the most of my talents. Wouldn't have been able to do so without you and the pumpkin-headed lady. We'll run into each other again one of these days. Till then, I'm off to join a band. Promise I sensed if Philcox when he and I first met wasn't illusory after all. Take my leave too. It'd be remiss of me to allow him to garner all the glory, to say nothing of the cookies. My timing was impeccable, yes it was. I'm gonna come. Those two fiends ended up having themselves a frightfully fun-filled All Saints wake, wouldn't you agree? Your part in this, a fitting reward. And to you a set of finery, as worn by Gridania's most emotionally perceptive Ahriman. Perhaps you wonder if your outfit is endowed with the same enchantment. You needn't worry, there never was an enchantment. She just lied to him to get him to believe in himself. Oh my god, Granny. Charade was my way of giving Philcox the confidence he so sorely lacked. I dare say such a measure was unnecessary, given he had you to cheer him on. Before I forget, you're hereby cordially invited to my humble abode for a get-together of sorts. Uh-huh. Frightfully entertaining. Placebo emo clothes. Yep. Placebo emo clothes. So very fitting, placebo. Oh, God. At this rate, my vision of an All Saints wake for mortals and void sent alike might not be such a distant prospect. I do hope that these shenanigans haven't dulled your enthusiasm for this most occult of occasions. Now I have access to Sneaky Hollow. With all those fake glamoured individuals that are in there. If only I had malevolence. But I don't. Oh well. All feet sated on All Saints Wake complete. Oh my god. I'm a tiny emo baby. Terrible. Wait, are my fingers... Is that part of the gloves? It's got to be part of the gloves. Yeah, it is. Stupid claws and tiny little wings, too. Gloves do have painted nails. Oh my god, so dumb. So dumb. Where's my head? There we go. Sharp painted nails, the jewel falsies. Oh god. See, this would be kind of fitting for All Saints Wake to go dark like this, but it won't work for the YouTube thumbnail. I will get one, though, that's black and white, or sepia, or whatever. I kind of like this one, because it really it leeches... Not leeches. It bleeds the orange of the pumpkin pretty well, while still almost being black and white. This sepia filter. I like having the slight orange on the pumpkin. Oof, bright. You're currently wearing Jack Skellington PJs. No one can stop me. Oh man, just get a bunch of these. Oh, see, now that's not bad. That's not too bad. I think I'll go with the normal bright for the YouTube thumbnail, but this isn't bad. Maybe I can use that one. Ugh. Too much. Yeah, that's too much. Although, actually, in this particular instance, having the extra glow around the mouth and eyes, like they're lit up, it might be worth it. I'll just take a bunch of these and see which ones I like in the end. Ooh. Actually, that might. If only I could do multiple things. Unfortunately, G-Pose only remembers the last thing you did, and the last thing I did was the pumpkin head, which I want, which means I can't do a pumpkin head and then, like, a pose of some kind. Trailer? Eh. Oh, Jesus. Fucking... Oh, fucking light mode flashbang. Okay, never use etherometer again. Jesus Christ. Oh. Literally just like, ah, my eyes. Nope. It needs to be... Let me see if I can get in there real quick. You need to log in to view your blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Log in. I so rarely go to Blurp that it always ends up logging me out. Here we go. Search? Where's just a fucking search bar? My dashboard, no. Channel points, no. Settings, no. Discover. Boom, boom. Okay, I need to, not walk-ons, not suggest, not collections, not nothing. So stupid that I have to do it that way. Okay. There we go. Ugh, so annoying I had to do all of that just to get it to work. As the streamer, I should be able to just search a blurb and just say, like, play on my stream rather than having to, like, add it to my library. Whatever. Alright. Strengthened effects. Actually, that one's not bad either. Like I said, I'll have to just go back through these to see which ones I want. Good enough. And that's pretty much the event. Does it have any more of the, like, meet the locals, blah, blah, blah type nonsense going on here, though? Because they often do with these events. Excuse me while I strip down this tiny baby. FBI, open up! Sorry. Let me go ahead and pop this little bite-sized pudding, too, that I was holding on to for a while there. And then discard the rest of these, because I got my G-pose. It doesn't look like there's any meet anyone that's here at the event type thing. Usher? Sneaky Hollow. Haunted Manor. Wait. Yeah, open up Throgmorton, just pause the stream. Visit my master's residence. Sneaky Hollow. Haunted Manor is now accepting guests to the Marvelous Masquerade. I forget what each of these is. I think the Sneaky Hollow is the one with all the glamored up people that look like NPCs. I don't think there's anything here. I think I did come here last year as well. And there's like nothing going on here. This is like your stream just stopped after that. After FBI opened up, it's like, stream stop. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't think there's anything going on here. If I remember correctly. This is residence, be my pleasure. Let's go to Sneaky Hollow. There really isn't a whole lot that's interesting post-event here. There's usually some glamored people that look like some of the more famous NPCs around here, but not seeing any this year. Unsavory imp. Me never, fun-loving imp here to help my fellow revelers. Uh-huh. Your memory of someone who made a strong impression, someone unforgettable, powerful. Yes, that's it. Dominable is nature itself. Here in man who began life anew in a realm reborn. A Lalafell woman who's a coin keeper of secret organization. Why are the... Transfiguration can be removed by the unveil. Okay, yeah. That's what it was. It lets you transform into these characters. That's what it was. I forgot. Place, what does you do? Blah, blah, blah. Nothing. Nothing all that interesting. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Back to Gridania. Let's pop this in the armoire, and then let's go ahead and get to work. Oh god.
This is Thancred.
Yo. This is Thancred. Alright. Drop this in the armoire. Maybe I'll go ahead and glam myself up with this nonsense. But I'm keeping the Spriggan hat. A little bit of like more worried about getting goofy, stupid hats for my character to wear rather than like good glams. Like, ooh, cool, a Spriggan cap. Ooh, a chocobo head. For some reason, yesterday's Discord's ringing tune was pretty much spooky, scary skeletons, but it only did it once. Huh. That's weird. Alright. We will pop these into the armoire. And now I can dress up like a stupid emo musician. Seasonal. So dumb. I like it. It's goofy and stupid, but so stupid. So goofy. Alright. Now to the dungeons. First one, I'm going to go ahead and run my roulette because there's a big... Well, I'm not going to get the adventure in need, but that's only XP and gil, so I don't give a shit. Okay. I'm going to run the high-level dungeon roulette. Because that'll get me one of the 50 dungeons. So I can guarantee that the gear I get out of that has a chance of getting me Battlecraft 2s. If I don't get Battlecraft 2s out of the stuff I get... Ah, dang it, I forgot to set my thing. Lally-ho! If I don't get the Battlecraft 2s out of this, then someone actually gave an enthusiastic lally-ho back to me. Unfortunately, I don't have the actual emote, and I won't be getting it either. Can't do Shadowbringers, which is, I believe, where you got it, because that's where it would be. Yes, if I don't get the Battlecraft 2s out of this, then I will probably start actually picking up new dungeons, like level 50 dungeons that are brand new. So I can unlock a couple of extra optional dungeons to play with in the future. Because this one has been bad. Well, I've been trying to get these Battlecraft 2s. I miss Coco. Well, I've been trying to get these Battlecraft 2s. While I've been trying to get these Battlecraft 2s, I've had to run these same 250 dungeons over and over and over again. Because the only ones I had available were Wanderer's Palace and Amdapor. Right? So I had to run those two, like, just dozens of times. Probably more like a dozen times. Man, this Sprout tank. Definitely his first time in this dungeon. That's guaranteed, because he didn't know how to handle the Stalker or the Treasure Hunters. But also just, like, very small single pulls. We could definitely go faster, but I don't feel the need to rush him. I've run this dungeon so many times lately that, like, I could easily go faster than this. I'm not even having to use any of my instant OGCDs or anything like that. Hell, I can even use my energy drains because I just have leftovers. Oh wow, he took quite a bit of damage there. That's surprising. I don't really need to grab this, but I will. Oh, actually it had Krakau's in it. That's interesting. Usually when I open that chest, it's only got one of the busted items that you use to make the better weapons. Come on, Mulong. So interesting seeing the different sorts of tanks you get. Because, like, this guy's single pulling in a total sprout, definitely first time in the dungeon. And then I get people who just, like, wall-to-wall as hard as they can. And even if I can't keep up with them or their mitigation can't keep up when we die, they just go back and wall-to-wall again. Kind of stuff. And someone's not rolling. Okay, whatever. Let's see how he handles a boss. Well, he knows to go through that. Okay, no, he doesn't. What the hell was that? The strangest part is, that's the second time I've seen someone do that. Where they grab a boss and turn them to the right rather than going through them. I don't understand that. Is that some new thing people are doing? Because that's the second time I've seen someone do that to a boss. And different people. Damn, our DPS is pretty good today. Not anything that you know of. Yeah, it doesn't seem right. Everything I've ever been taught is go straight through the boss to make him turn 180 and keep him facing that way as much as you possibly can. But, like, that's the second time I've seen a tank do that. Grab the boss and turn him to the right. Ow! Thought I wasn't standing in that. Oops. Great. There goes our friggin' tank. Running off. Now he wants to run off ahead of us. We're trying to pick up lantern oil. Always grab the boss and keep it turned towards the exit to the best of your ability. Yeah. It's pretty much how I've always been taught to do it as a tank. Grab the boss, flip him 180 from the entrance, and keep him face that way. This way. Come with me, tank. If they're gonna handle that, then we can get a move on. That'll let me get you shielded up. This part's fun. Like, every single run of Wanderer's Palace I've had to go through for the last few days off stream has had tanks that do not fucking understand how to handle the stalkers. Tanks that will just, like, wander around this area standing next to the stalkers fighting normal enemies. And it's like, what? Are you insane? Stalkers don't care about your aggro table. They're going to attack all of us. And we just die and die and die because tanks just stand around fighting enemies near the stalkers. Rune's gonna need a little... like, I could already tell the Stalker was gonna go after. I don't move for Stalkers regardless of what role you're playing. I just find it funny when a tank will like run us past the Stalker, and then some of these corrupted Nimians, these ghosts, won't follow us. So the tank will run back to where the Stalker is standing next to the ghosts to fight the ghosts, and just like stand there next to the Stalker, while the Stalker is just doinking all the rest of us into oblivion. Bye-bye. Feels so weird being a melee healer. So weird. So strange playing where Art of War is stronger than Ruin. And yet, you're actually kind of right in that, Luco, in that it's almost lore accurate. We're supposed to be standing shoulder to shoulder with a squadron of marauders. So... somewhat lore accurate that Art of War is stronger than Ruin, at least for this whole, like, series of, like, what is it, like 18 levels or something like that? Yes, more pieces of gear for me to freaking tear apart. Hey, at least now it's doing it as a single announcement, so apparently hitting enter in the paragraph causes it to treat it as two separate announcements. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. But whatever, maybe there's some way I can fix that on the back end. See if someone else gets the lantern oil. Nope, guess I'll have to. Like that the Viper is constantly just running off to fix the devices while we're busy fighting. It's just like, no, well, no waiting. Huzzah! Mulong gets mapping the realm. Yep. Welcome to the 50 dungeons. Trying to mostly avoid the ads here. Dumbass ads. Fine, I'll do single target. Stupid ads. They're getting in the way of my AoE. Through the gate 6. There you go, little sprout tank. Have it. Have a good game. Thank you. Gimme. Arcanist level 60. Already maxed out for Heaven's Ward before I've even gotten anywhere near 2.1. Alright, let's see if this was enough. Come on, Demi Materia 2s. Nope. Clear Demi Materia 2s. Oh, God. Only thing you could do with clear Demi Materia 2s is sell them. Or any clear Demi Materia is just sell it. Nothing. I'll tear down this stupid scimitar as well. Well, there's Battlecraft 1s. Great. Wonderful. Thanks. Okay. Looks like we're going to be unlocking some new level 50 dungeons. If any of you guys want to run some of those with me, I'll probably just do them unsynced, honestly. I was just doing that one because it was my daily roulette for the dungeon, so I could get a little extra out of it. Let me take a look at some... The Realm Reborn, level 50s, Castrum Praetorium I don't want, Wonders, Palace, Amdapor Keep. I've got Pharos, couple of the hard modes, Lost City of Amdapor, all high level dungeon things. Let's do... I want to do new dungeons first. So let's grab this one, and this one for now. Let's see. Diamanda in Western Lenosha, Sumion in Old Gridania. Okay, I can do that right now. And then one in Mordona. So apparently Asumi has one for me. That's probably the Amdapor one, isn't it? He's probably got the White Mage dungeon. Anybody want to unsync some new dungeons with me? Otherwise, I will probably just go in synced and run it with parties. I got real quick queue times, which is the exact reason why I chose a healer as my first job. I could just get super fast queue times. Plus, I know how to play healer well enough. Asumi, give me a new dungeon. One night in Amdapor. Crap, this is actually going to be kind of a pain in my butt as a healer, because this one has a lot of debuffs. His burdens are too heavy to bear even for those so favored to abide. And you are chosen as much for your true heart as your skill. Name of the 3 seed seers. Kanasena, you already know, blah, 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 blah. What the? Oh, okay. Arun Senna, who hears the voice of the elemental with the greatest clarity. What he has heard lately is troubling indeed. These dark stirrings we have traced to the lost city of Amdapor in the South Shroud. City once throve in the fullness of magic during the 5th Astral Era, sealed in the wake of its demise. It also has been out of balance since the Calamity. So riotous has its aspect become, the seal was weakened. This happened, the forest surrounding the city began to wither and die. Join you to investigate the cause. This is a task for the Twin Adder normally, but we do not live in normal times. Company is spread thin, and you are stout with success. Will you not assist? So it's literally, you're doing pretty good, so we're gonna throw more crap at you. You just sent for the need is great. Go now to seed steer Raya Osana and Camp Tranquil, and listen well to what she says of her brother's divination. Okay. And the other ones were Mordona and Western Lenosha. Neither of those I can really, like, start at the same time. Okay. Speak with Raya O. I'm going to be doing that quite a bit when I get around to actually bothering to play Conjurer. Actually, not for a while. Because that won't be till I start playing White Mage, and there's no reason I'm going to make White Mage one of my, like, soon jobs that I get. Because I already have Scholar. Why waste a job opening on another healer when I already have a healer? Kind of thing. I haven't unlocked the leave meats here? Huh. Raya, give me the dungeon. Stupid Moogles. You're at the cursed pile of rocks they called the Lost City of Amdapor. Sue? Yep. Simeon hasn't told you much, has he? Discretion is the better part of his valor. Aside from Amdapor Keep, the city is all that remains of an advanced magical civilization from the 5th Astral Era. No records survive of how the city met its end. Flood. The elementals tell us all was undone by what the Great One calls an unclean presence. My brother senses is this very thing. Its satedness drained away after so many centuries. Hungers for another city to slake its thirst on. Yep, sure. You really don't have to. You don't have to take anything, Arun. Look, just point me at the lost city and let me go. Tedious explanations to me. Convey all you've felt to this. I don't care. Bumbling rustic. Sure, you have nothing of the sort. Simply attuned to something greater. Brings us to that darkness stirring in Amdapor behind the barrier. Something is kindled there, and daily it grows. How distrait the elementals are. Shouldn't that be distraught? Or is distrait an actual word? All these fucking words lately today, for some reason. I've seen the like of it. They show me what feels like awakening and nightmares. Calls for a more prosaic sensing than that of my rare gift. Some disaster slushes toward us. Should you discover the source of these dark visions and nip it in the bud? Oh my god. When I was a young potato, these Pajals sent me into the ruins to kill this dark presence. It's every fucking time I look at the outfit I'm wearing, I just can't help myself. You can find the will to journey to Amdapor. You shall find a wood whaler by the name of Alfid keeping vigil at the barrier. Returning here to tell us your findings. The elementals will doubtless keep us apprised. So it's Lost City of Amdapor and Amdapor Keep? Amdapor Keep. Okay. So the keep was actually still open for some reason, but the Lost City was sealed behind the barrier. Got it. Where is the keep in comparison? Was the lost civilization of Amdapor 2012 where citizens know the result of fact family and cells. So showing here is Amdapor eventually became their downfall, blah 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 blah. Relic. They disappear from the world of Genesis. Relic, their once mighty civilizations remain hidden in plain sight, cloaked in the by the elementals who sought only to prevent newer generations from stumbling across ancient Amdapori magics. Until the Lambs of Dalamud, a dark cult. Okay. This one's in... No, wait. That's that one, right? I think this one's also here in the South Shroud. This one, I think that's where the keep is over there, if I remember correctly. And so the actual ancient city, is it seriously just like in this big weird tree? It can't be. It's much bigger than that. Nothing. The glimpse into the darkness. The festers more and more by the day. They say you're the lance to boil. Is land out of balance, earth aspects sapped by the calamity. Must be prepared for before proceeding further. Rot and wrong. That's what you'll see. Creatures run mad, tormented by hooked burrs. Yeah. Good luck with that. The city of Amdapor is now accessible. Boop. Let me in. Let me in. Alright. I need to go to Mordona. I need to go to Lenosha. Let's do Mordona first. Because I can just return to Limsa to get to Lenosha pretty quickly and cheaply. Not that it matters. My gil is maxed out again. Blozing. Blozing in Mordona. 2287. No, or 22.9. Blazing. Probably in... Oh, no, wait. There's a lot of people here. What do we got? There he is. I could also get started on the extremes, I think. The ultimate ballot. No, that would be Ultima weapon, I think. Out of sight, out of mind. Time for fun. Wrath of Karn. Oh, there's a bunch of dungeons here. These are all, like, optional dungeons, I think. Shares just confidence. Okay, he's got a lot of them. Oh, he's got a lot as well. Shit. I really do want to do new ones, so I'll do Hullbreaker. The others are probably just hards. Okay, so now I know where to go if I want to unlock any of the optional dungeons, is basically here. Hoping you'd come by. Got a message from an old friend of mine. Needs your help for an important task, he says. Confidential business. I can't give you his name. Let's just say he's well known in Limsa. Odds are you'll recognize him. Hero, not at liberty to divulge anymore. You mind to take on a task, head to Limsa and find Denston. Okay, and now I'm heading back to Limsa anyway for this one. I forgot you have to do that for Hullbreaker. So it should be pretty easy for me to hop out to Western Lenosha to pick up Pharaoh Sirius as well. Wait, did I end up picking up the Paladin thing? I just went and desynth stuff, but if I picked up that Paladin thing, that means that gives me 2 other things I can desynth. I did not pick up the Paladin's things. Okay. Doesn't matter then. He is up here, if I remember correctly. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, those healer queue times. Come on, I'd like to load, please. Unable to execute between areas. There we go. Lost City of Amdapor. Katarina Sunseeker. Crap, my instant portrait still doesn't work. still haven't set my portrait. Ah, this poisonous hellhole. What a wonderful place to be. It is bad. For a healer, this is gonna be bad. There's a lot of dots and stuff here. Ooh, catalyzed too. Nice big shield. Great, I didn't get out of that in time. Wonderful. Misery. Damage taken is increased. Okay. Well, hopefully they won't be taking too much damage. Oh boy, just all the poison. As it does.
Maybe I can play the high part? Maybe you can go fuck yourself.
Maybe you go fuck yourself, damn. Oh, maybe you can go fuck yourself, damn. Doesn't matter if you stand stupid when you're the healer, so long as no one is dying, no one has anything to complain about. You ain't dead, are you? Well then shut the hell up. All this fucking poison. I think that other coffer that they didn't open is a mimic, if I remember right. Jesus Christ, all this poison. I extend in the fire if I do not die. If you do it, I have to do something about it, so stop. Respectfully, bitch, I do what I want. Oh my god. Need to hit them all. Let's get this guy out first, then I'll de-poison people. Tank first. Then you, then me. I'm about to get eaten. Although maybe we'll get him first. Healers are allowed to stand in mechanics since they usually do it to save people from their own stupid. And then sometimes we do it just because we're dumb. Need on everything I possibly can. A good use of Peloton there, just as we hit the group of enemies. Seems a little wasteful there. You don't tell them that. I do it because I'm lazy. That too. Shit. You know what? Let's just start fucking regenning and put down a shield here, because holy fuck. Like 10 poisons on everyone. Everyone gets a little shield here. Everyone gets a little shieldy here. Jesus Christ. You know, let's just let these poisons run out naturally, why don't we? Because there aren't too many enemies, and I'd have to cast a pseudo like 50 times to fix these poisons. So nope. Interesting that she doesn't want to just run through here while we're pulling these guys. Usually people do. Problem with these poisons is that they, like, most of them don't last long enough for you to really want to waste time Asuna-ing them, but they stack so much that, like, they can add up to some big dots. That's what makes the poison dots in this area so annoying. I want to visit Ether so bad. Their marketplace is ridiculously cheap. Yeah, I knew one of those was going to be a Mimic, but I don't remember this place well enough to know for sure which one it was. Oh well. That Mimic didn't even get the chance to do anything that mattered to us, so who cares? Holy shit. Barely survived that, but hey, I'm still alive. Let's just speedrun Move Biography, and it's only 10k on one of the Ether servers. Oh god. I think their next cheapest, weirdly enough, is Primal. There we go. That takes care of it. This dungeon is a pain in the butt, but it'll be nice to have a couple of new ones. Someone else deal with the Ranch Wamura, because I know what happens if I kill it. We die. Oh. How about you just going? Pop the regen now. There we go. That actually wasn't too bad. Person who popped the Ranch Wamura was able to handle it pretty well. Is it impossible to have the tank be the one who pulls the Ranch Wamura there? Or did that dancer just, like, not realize or just go, what the fuck ever, and just pull it themselves? I don't think I ever see the tank actually be the target there against that boss. Like, does it not willing to use the tank as the target, or do people just always end up killing the frickin' Ranch Wamura too quickly or something? Heck yeah. Why am I dying? Still didn't forget. The headbats. Yep. Yep. Look at all this new gear that I'm probably gonna end up with. Shit, I'm paralyzed. That is gonna be bad. When my healer is gonna need me most. God damn, where's all your health going? Fuck, I'm down to physicking here. Why is your health just disappearing? What the fuck happened to mitigation? Jesus. Oh, cool. Yeah, nice. They insta-pulled. Thanks, guys. You know what? I hope you wipe. Like, when you have a healer that needs to view a cutscene and you insta-pull, I hope you wipe. At that point. Do you want to not stand there? Because it's gonna explode. Also, they dropped it right freaking next to him. They dropped it right next to him. Which meant that we couldn't really, like, get in there. Oh, cool, nice, I'm asleep now. Dude, guys, come on. You have him standing right next to the fucking explosion. Which means all of his ins and all of that ball's outs are overlapping each other, you idiots. Oh, cool, drag him into me. Drag him into me more. Go ahead, do it. Oh, good, this is working out well for us. Most people don't know the mechanics of this fight. I don't know the mechanics to this fight, but I can see them plain as day. Like, I don't full-on know the mechanics of this fight, but I can see a ball is exploding in front of him, and then he has an in mechanic just by looking. Dead. I don't care anymore. The tank was down, I had a hard res instead of a swift cast. I don't care anymore. We handled those mechanics so fucking horrendously that I figured a wipe would be better for us. Timing is hard with this one. Yeah, it's timing. That's what we got wrong. Not 5 layers of positioning in all the wrong places and timing and 12 other things. No, just the timing. That's what we got wrong. Most people don't know common sense. Yeah, there's that too. Ah, crap. I have to resummon my fairy. Hate that. Oh, look at the big red circle. I wonder what would happen. Maybe I would heal. Pretty much. Really, really hope he targets me with the explosive ball this time. Because at least I know to send it way the fuck away to the other side of the arena where we don't have to deal with it. I thought you had to time the doors as well. I think you're supposed to time the doors for when he's doing the big cast, but I think someone in our party kept just hitting the door as soon as they could, which wasted it. I think it's when he's doing the big arena cast that you're supposed to use the door to, like, get out of the arena. Hey, Mugen. Please, God. In fact, I'm gonna use some of my energy drains to see if I can get him to target me. Nope. Oh, he's gonna drop it right under him again like an idiot. Come on, man. Move. You're a dumbass. Our monk is a moron. It's too late. I might have been able to get in there, but not very well. I just gave up. I probably could have if I'd ran. No, not yet. Not yet. Oh, shit. They're getting the wrong doors. Ah, Christ almighty. Whatever. What is that one? Is that a look away? I don't think that's an in or out. I think that's just straight up a look away. Oh, good. Wasted. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to the fact that that was an in. Wasn't even looking at his cast bar because I'm busy doing 12 other things right now. Also, I like that everyone is spreading out to the fucking gods only imagine ends of the universe, making it impossible for me to heal anyone. Worst possible timing. Worst timing imaginable. We're all dead. We're all dead. I didn't have time to cast. And I don't have a shield up. Yep, we're all dead. Like, they're timing it as horribly as they possibly can, those stupid doors. And I couldn't cast because I was mid-transport between the doors, so I couldn't spend time healing to get us ready for Ruinous Omen. So we literally popped out right into fucking Ruinous Omen with, like, almost no health left. No one understands any of these mechanics. When he starts casting, you have to pick a... Not right when he starts casting. That's the problem. They've been doing it, like, right when he starts casting lately, and we keep getting hit by it because of that. We need to wait until it's at least, like, halfway or more done, and then click the 2 doors. Oops. There we go. Now he's listening. Drop the grab balls away from the boss. Get in. And Nightmare is you don't look at him, I believe.
Hello there.
No. Okay, I have no idea which doors to use. I honestly, I haven't been paying attention to the symbols on the doors because I've been focused on 10 other things trying to get this to work right. Nope. Bad timing. She got the doors. She definitely got the right doors, but it was bad timing. Wow. He decided to just gank me as soon as we came out of those doors. No reason for me to stay here. We have no off-resers, so... worthless for me to just lay on the ground waiting to be rezzed. Holy shit, man. I forgot about the fact that, like, a lot of these 50 dungeons are implementing mechanics that nobody knows. Like, the fights are getting a little harder, more difficult, and, like, nobody understands the mechanics that are starting to get used. I really do need to, like, look at the symbols on the doors this time. Now that I've sort of got the beginning section of this fight pretty much down to, second nature, right? I need to look at the symbols on the doors so I can try and help when we're doing the whole section. Kind of like that I'm unlocking multiple new dungeons, so I have more things to... so that I have more things to run when need be. But, unlocking some of these dungeons is kind of terrible. Okay. So it's green... dark green, light green, blue, dark green, blue, red, red. Okay, the reds are right next to each other. That's probably not ideal, though. Wait, get in. Too early, way too early. We're getting hit. Nope, we're getting hit. Ouch. Damage taken increased. Holy crap, I should have taken damage there. I should have taken damage there. Absolutely. That's a look away, I think. I'm not paying attention to the name of the attack, and I need to, because I think that's a look away. Alright, see you later. Ultimate Terror, that's get in. Here it comes. See you, Carol. Does she have it? Yes! Perfect timing. We've got this fight then. Oh, whoops. I still could put myself to sleep again. Damn it. I really never got good at that sleep mechanic, did I? I'm just not paying attention to his cast bar name. I can't really make the cast bars much bigger without it being, like, disgustingly in the way every time when I'm streaming. But maybe I should make them bigger. Dancer. The dancer was handling, like, all of the door mechanics there, so I'm giving it to her. Okay. Alright. 0 commends? Okay, fine, whatever. And then I hope the dancer got all of them, because she's the one who deserved them. Come on. Oh, yeah, I'm in Limsa. That's the problem. I'm in Limsa. Come on, baby. Darklight might be too high. No, that's only 70. That should be just about right. Okay. Come on, baby. Battlecraft 2s. Nope. Come on. I don't care about rose gold. Come on, give me Battlecraft 2s. Battlecraft 3. God. Game, come on! Maybe they are too high. Treated spruce is a little surprising. Is this too high of eye level? Nothing. Nothing at all. Wonderful. Let me look at these again. IL 4260. No. No. These are in the same vein as like all the others, pretty much. Average eye level 55. Average eye level 45. Oh, shit. Maybe these aren't good for it. Well, if that's giving me Battlecraft 3, I don't want to unlock Hullbreaker right now. Hullbreaker is even stronger. Fine. Back to Amdapor and Wanderer, I guess. Yep. Going back to doing Amdapor, Keep and Wanderer. I think I could still pull Battlecraft 2s out of these ones, but the fact that it gave me a Battlecraft 3, I don't want to screw around with that right now. Let me just go into the ones that I know I can run and get, like, good things out of that give me the right level of Demi-Materia. Like I said, I do believe I could still get Battlecraft 2s out of those. I just happened to get a Battlecraft 3, right? It's not like there's a hard cutoff of, like, well, these only give you 1s, these only give you 2s, these only give you 3s. They do overlap quite a bit. But at least I know that these 2 specific dungeons at this level give me gear that specifically gives me Battlecraft 2s. Come on, man. I was going to say, it was our tank last time that didn't load up. Don't do it again. Oh, dang it. I keep forgetting to do that. Keep forgetting to mess with my instant portrait. You can go ahead and run. It's okay, you don't have to single pull for me. I can handle this. I've earned this dungeon like a dozen times lately. Okay, so it looks like this tank wants to do, like, half pulls, basically. This tank isn't interested in, like, wall-to-walling, but they're interested in pulling, like, 3 parties or so. Go ahead and sprint to catch up. Yeah, this tank is doing, fairly small pulls. Not single pulls, but fairly small. Baron. Just everything, all the things, all the things! It's... Hydrate in the middle of the dungeon. Thank you, Baron. We still have way too many points for my own good. Ah. Look at that one button healer that made all those dipshits rage when Dawn Trail came out. Look at that one button rotation that I can sit here and get a nice drink of water with. Just wasting all of your throws as fast as you can, huh, Baron? Man, how many of those do you have? I thought I had a limited maximum. Looks like 10. Looks like 10's the limit. I have run out of throws. Uh-huh. Drop. Oh my god, Baron. Drop. Just using up all your redeems. Oh man. I've run out of drop. I'm taking this treasure chest. A lot of people don't like it when you go for that treasure coffer because it's off the beaten path, but fuck it, I'm going for it. Just going through each of your redeems as much as you can. Still have 13,000 points. these morons. The slow tedium of individual dots being placed on enemies. Good, no one stood in the obvious dark black miasma of rot. You would not believe how often people do that. Just stand in it and take the frickin' debuff. Here comes the other one that's gonna knock him off the cliff. Bye! Oh man, you get real used to some of these dungeons. Or you could just see people standing in the wrong place and it's like, yep, been here before, you're going down. Darn, I can't get my crit shield. So annoying. Crap, they're pulling the whole thing. Yeah, there's my crit shield. Not that it lasted very long. DPS. DPS is the best mitigation possible. Kill them before they can kill you. I didn't even bother to, like, walk away during this guy's stupid, Armageddon, whatever, destruction thing that he casts. I just started, like, shielding the group whenever we would do it and just not bother to lose DPS at all. Just fucking put up a shield and just take it. Doesn't matter, he can't stop us anyway. That tank was pretty good. I didn't get much out of this place, though. But let's go ahead and rip the spirit bond out of these, because these are all my accessories, so if I can get this damn battlecraft materia I need, then these are all going to get replaced. May as well pull the spirit bond out. Come on now, stop playing around with me. Fuck, only 3 items? God damn. Stop messing with me. Battlecraft 2, that's 1. I need 1 good pull from one of these rare ones, or I need 2 pulls if I don't get one. Come on. Fuck your yarn. I don't care. This could only give me 1. I'm gonna have to run it at least one more time. I have to run it at least one more time. But yeah, Wanderer's Palace and Amdapor Keep are definitely right in the right range to give me 2s without any overlap on like 3 or 1s. A little unfortunate. Don't have any bits left. Your paycheck is tomorrow. Oh, cool. I forgot to change my freaking portrait again. Because, you know, I never fucking want to think about the portrait ever because it's a terrible system that doesn't function well. I like that the game made sure to target literally every enemy except the one I wanted. You want to AoE here once or twice, bud? Ooh, this freaking tank. Oh my god, his health. What the hell? What's a mitigation? Never heard of that before. Jesus Christ, man. Why are you running around in circles? God damn it. Stop leading enemies into me. I'm trying to stand still and cast healing spells on you. Stop leading enemies around in circles on top of me. Everyone also stands way too close to this boss. I mean, it helps to get away from his slurp in Because if you're far out like I am, then you may have to travel a long distance to get away from there, but it also means everyone's standing way too close to him when the poison drops. Why are you turning the boss towards us? Thank you. You got our DPS hit with the reduced immunity as well. Wait a minute. I know that name. Can that name just, like, come up as a default when you're rolling random names? Because Rose has that name, too. I am new here, Baron. I'm brand new. With your Makote's name, but it looks like a default one. Yeah, but Rose uses that pretty much everywhere, so I'd have thought that's a name she came up with, but maybe it is something she got, like, default off of 14 and just used it in other places. Huh. You want it to be lore accurate. I didn't care that much. I knew what I wanted my character to be called. And it sort of works. It's not actually possible for a Moonkeeper to be called that, but it sort of works. But this one's lore accurate. This character's name is actually full-on lore accurate for a Lalafell. Is what I love. Lalafell name of choice doesn't work, yeah. But you like it. Yeah, that's how it goes. It doesn't really matter about being lore accurate. A lot of people use, like, food names for Lalafell and stuff like that. People just use whatever they want, and that's fine. People should do what they want to do to enjoy the game. Ow, bro. Jesus, leave me alone, you stupid. Ow. He's so mighty. I hate these stupid stalkers. The entire section. People do not handle this section well. It's based on a typo a customer made of the word receipt on your last job. Is he not AoEing? Is that what's going on here? I don't know, man. Like, the fact that I drag all of those puddings right on top of his face and somehow he still doesn't pull their aggro off of me makes me think he's not AoEing or something. AoEs don't exist. No, this is level 50. AoEs exist. I mean, unless you're joking, which you're probably joking. But literally, yes, AoEs absolutely exist by now. But not for him. Every class should have their AoE before this. Oh, cool. Walk right past the treasure coffer. Wow. What is up with you? Is this really just like a Dark Knight thing, or it's just a bad tank? I almost want to look at his gear. No, it's Heavensward stuff. It's level 60 stuff, in fact. Is this a bad tank or something? I could have tranced all night. I always read as I could have thanked all night when I see it out of the corner of your eye. Just someone who's not rolling on anything. He's viewing the cutscene, so I think this is the first time he's been here. It does seem like it's probably his first time in this dungeon, and he is a sprout. I'll grant him all that. But that being said, there's a number of things that he's, like, not doing well that, like, even a sprout in their first time in a dungeon ought to be able to do well. Like, pulling aggro off of someone else when I walked the enemies on top of your face. All you have to do is be doing your AoE combo to do that. It ain't even that hard. He's also a Dark Knight, so maybe he's never even tanked before, not much. Yeah, that's an option too. Stop killing them. Look at the target that I targeted. Stop killing them. He would have done 20 levels, but yeah. No, he'd have done more. The Heavensward one starts at 30. He'd have done 30 levels, because he's wearing level 60 gear. I don't know. I'll give it to the Dancer, I guess. The Dancer sort of messed up at the final boss there and was killing enemies that she probably shouldn't have been, but otherwise handled the whole dungeon pretty well. Come on. Let's go. I'm not letting you sit here and run out the clock. I will sit here all fucking day. Good. Like, I need Battlecraft Demi-Materia. I'm more stubborn than you. Like, period. That's it. I will run out this clock with you. So don't you just sit there not rolling on stuff. Okay, I need 2. Oh, I've got a decent number of items to run. I don't care about yarn. Come on. I don't even care about Darksteel nuggets. I can make those myself. Come on, man. It's usually doesn't take this long to get stuff. It usually doesn't take this long for me to just roll Battlecraft Demi-Materia. I've had to get a lot, so it's taken me a long time. But it's usually not that I'm just sitting here rolling not Battlecraft Demi-Materia 50 times in a row. I'm level 60. I could probably handle these dungeons solo. Unsynced. But it'd still be a little close. Okay, I'm gonna try. Because all I care about is the items. So I'll go with the easier of the two. Let's try unsync soloing it. See if I can do it fast enough. Oh, I still don't have my portrait set. The problem is, I'm not that much ahead of this. Like, level 60, I could probably solo unsync these dungeons. That doesn't mean it's gonna be suddenly simple and easy. Oh yeah, this shit is not happening. Nope. No, in fact, just kill me so I can reset. Just kill me so I can reset already. This shit ain't happening. 10 levels ahead, but my eye level of my gear is, like, almost exactly on par, just barely ahead of this. Fuck that. No, I'm not unsyncing these. Not happening. Maybe by some miracle I could possibly solo unsync them, but it would be a nightmare to run and take me probably 5 times as long as just running it with other players. I love that the very first Tomberry that showed up was like, I killed him in one hit with a weak skill at that. And so it's like, oh yeah, maybe. And then immediately the next two that I fought were like, nope, fuck you, die. It's like, well, okay, never mind then. Let me cram myself in a corner of this town somewhere where hopefully I don't have to load too many people. Then maybe I can load into this place faster. I didn't expect that I'd be streaming for 3 fucking hours today. Like, a full actual stream today. I thought, yeah, you know, I'll have to run a dungeon once or twice before I can get enough Battlecraft Demi-Materia. RNG-wise, that would be about how often I pull Battlecraft Demi-Materia out of my stuff. I'd be done in, you know, an hour and a half, maybe 2. That's great. Nice short stream. Nope. Here, get 30 pieces of gear in a row with not one single piece of Battlecraft Demi-Materia out of the whole fucking lot. Dude, this entire section of shit that I've had to deal with is something you just never have to touch playing through the game normally. Because the second you hit 50, you go and you spend Poetics, and you get eye level 130 gear, and you never fucking think about any of these gear sets in the Master Crafting, or going to 70, then 90, then wait, I need retainer items, and then 95, oh wait, I need to run Extremes, and then, you know, it's a whole bunch of shit you never once think about in a normal playthrough. Because none of this stuff matters. You just get the best set of gear possible and you call it quits. Oh, cool. She had to use her frickin' invuln. Why would you have to use your invuln? Why am I suddenly ending up in these dungeons with tanks where it feels like they're not midding at all? I've had pretty good runs so far. Until today. Now I can't get the Battlecraft enemy materia I need, and it feels like none of my tanks have ever tanked before in their life. What the fuck are you doing? Where is any mitigation? You're a fucking warrior. How is your health even physically able to drop that fast? Fuck it. I'll just spam heal then, I guess. I don't even know what the fuck you have equipped, but it's nothing, apparently. Are you in here in your underwear? Like, not glammed, but actually in your underwear? Because that's what it feels like right now. No, they're wearing augmented ironwork stuff. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand how a warrior's health can even drop that fast. Like, I think you'd have to be giving damage buffs to the enemy yourself for a warrior's health to drop that quickly. Like, we run into a group of enemies and her health is like 1 instantly. Someone interrupted the canker attack, so someone kind of knows what they're doing here. No, no, no. I better not use these ether charges up. I best hold on to these ether charges like my warrior's life depends on it, because it does. Our DPS is terrible. That's another thing going on here. Our DPS is garbage. That boss never should have taken that long to fight. That boss should have never had anywhere remotely close to that much time to fight us. This isn't gonna work. I'm using the sprint to catch up, which means as soon as the first group spawns, she's gonna sprint ahead of me. Sprint right through and leave the frickin' treasure chest behind, too? Nope. Okay. At least I didn't have to deal with that. Okay. I'll just be, like, extra healy today. Don't even, like, waste time DPSing, just focus on healing mostly today. Which sucks, because it means our DPS is going to be even lower than it already is, and they seem very slow at DPSing today for some reason. Wonder how many people are gonna get knocked off the ledge today. Oh, cool, and they're just gonna stand in it, too. Maybe that's why our DPS is so low. Our DPSs don't seem to know what they're doing. Hey, at least no one's getting knocked off the ledge today. But this is taking a long time to fight. Yep, everything's taking too long. Jeez, man. Not gonna bother wasting my sprint yet. And there she goes. Didn't even bother to turn around and look where the healer was. That's why I didn't bother to waste my sprint early. I knew she was gonna end up doing that. Just like, yep, first pool, sprint. Not even bothering to look if you have any support whatsoever. A tank that's this bad is also going to be bad at understanding whether we can do bigger pulls or anything like that. Jesus Christ, will you stop already? Great, you have a massive EP. Now stop pulling! I can't even heal you around the corner, dipshit! I can't heal you from 1,000,000 miles away, dumbass, and you can't mitt for shit. Stop pulling! Home gang, why? Are you gonna fucking start blaming me? She said sorry, but her first line was home gang why, and then said sorry. I don't even get what they're trying to say out of that. It sounds like you're blaming me and then apologizing. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about now. Pulling forever and he's getting low and I can't heal him. Yeah. Like, I can't fucking heal you. I have no sprint, and you're around too many corners. I can't fucking heal you. Why are you still pulling more, dipshit? They meant that their home gang didn't go off. Their home gang did go off. I absolutely saw this warrior drop to 1. Exactly 1. Right? Their home gang went off. So, pull the world again, I see we're doing here. Stop. Maybe if I throw a dome down, that'll fucking get through their head. Just stop. Shit, I'm out of fucking ether charges. Jesus Christ. Well, that was a good catalyze, that's for damn sure. That was a good timing on catalyze. Fuck me. I guess. And everyone is gonna blame me for this, too. You can already fucking tell everyone's gonna blame me for it. Like, fucking tank has shit gear, terrible mitigations, and doesn't understand to fucking stop pulling, and I'm gonna get blamed for it. It always happens. Every damn time. 50 dungeon, you're a scholar, and it's very difficult for you to keep that alive. Yeah. Yeah, but no one cares. That's the thing that's most important. It's not all these, like, reasons that we know it's bad and it's totally not my fault and it was way too difficult for me to deal with. It doesn't matter. These DPSs don't care. Tank died, healer's fault. That's all that matters to people like that. Is like, I'm in a dungeon and the tank died, blame the healer. Like, if you can't keep up with wall to wall, it's all your fault. It doesn't matter that the tank sucks, their gear sucks, their mitt sucks. If you can't keep up with wall to wall, that's your fault. Wait, Countess of Monte Cauri? If it's called Cowrie, that's gotta be a Island Sanctuary achievement, right? How the fuck could you possibly have Island Sanctuary and be this shit at tanking? Like, just by chance of being that deep into the game, you must have tanked at least once in your life. Do this to my friend with full knowledge that if I die, it's my fault. It's like giving him healer anxiety. Damn it, Baron. Not even gonna bother to walk away. Yeah, the boss is not even at half health by the time he does imminent catastrophe. Our DPS is fucking terrible right now. I can't believe that we have, like, this bad of a tank and this bad of DPS output. Titles from rank 20 of Island Sanctuary. Yeah, but, I mean, fuck me, man. You've at least gotten to post-Endwalker in the game, and you're this bad of a tank? Come on. A story skip, maybe? I don't know. Not getting a fucking commend, that's for damn sure. I'll give it to the Dragoon. It's like, sorry to be blunt about it, but you're not getting a commend. It's not happening. I will sit here all day, guys. I need demi-materia, so I will be more stubborn than any of you. Story skipped and spent the entire time on their island. Maybe. There we go. Watch, 0 commends. I got 1. Someone gave me 1. Thought for sure, man. I thought for sure, because that's the exact kind of situation where it's like, tank is shit, healer gets blamed for it, 0 commends at the end after dragging their worthless ass from front to back of that dungeon, right? And then everyone blames the healer. But I got 1 commend out of it somehow. I've only got 2 fucking rolls here. I only need 1. I only need 1. With this increased chance to receive rare items, if it happens, I'll get 2 demi-materias. So I only need 1 of these to pop 1. The commend was from the tank. Maybe. Come on. Come on. Fuck raptor leather. I don't care. Come on. Fuck raptor leather. The fuck gave me the same drop twice. Fuck it, I may as well. All this stuff's about to be replaced, but I may as well, I guess. There, I finally managed to get my stupid portrait done. Dude, the sheer level of, like, RNG, just go fuck yourself type stuff that's going on here is terrible. I don't think I've ever had to do... I think we're up to probably, like, 7 or 8, maybe 9 pieces of gear. I haven't seen a single Battlecraft demi-materia drop. You kidding me? It's never been this bad. Like, I decided I'm streaming till I get the Battlecraft demi-materia, and the game's like, oh, really? Cool. 20 hours later. Have one. Here. Only one. Oh, we got another sprinter. Oh, yeah. We got another fucking Sonic the Hedgehog up in here. Well, at least they're okay at pulling aggro off of us. Not only that, we got another fucking Sonic the Hedgehog Dark Knight up in here. What the hell is it with people playing Dark Knight thinking they gotta fucking go fast? As fast as possible. Gotta go faster than fucking humanly possible. Gotta pull everything with my fucking Dark Knight. Like, where does that mentality come from? Dark Knight is not the worst tank, and they do have decent mitigation, but most people think they're the worst tank and have no mitigation that's worth a damn. And yet, fucking every Dark Knight I see is just pulling the fucking wall-to-wall as fast as they can. Drop that cast. It's also using that goddamn. Oh no, that's not her. That's the Lala next to me. Is using that Lala voice. The friggin' one. The tiny squeaky baby one. Oh, let me get far away. Hey, at least Eric knew to get the fuck out with his red mage jump back before the stupid poison went off. Well, I got hit by that. Whatever. Nico's an Azizla now. Which means your friend is an Azizla now. So how'd he like the cutscene? Oh good, he's RP walking. Let's see how this mentor handles the stalkers. Not too bad so far. Yeah, even brought the groups together. That's not too bad. Actually, this group handled those pretty well. We can just stand around the stalkers, letting them stab us all to death horribly. And she's pulling aggro pretty well, too. Not getting a whole lot of gear, though. What the fuck, game? I totally hit lustrate on her, you dumbass game. Why did it not go off? That one just didn't make any sense. Like, that one wasn't her fault, my fault. That one just didn't make any sense. I hit lustrate and it just didn't happen and her health dropped. And I had a charge. I know I had a charge because I saw I had a charge before hitting it, and I saw myself lose a charge, but she died anyway. DPS ain't great here. It's not terrible. Definitely taking a while to get here. Come on. There we go. Sure, you can have it. She did well enough. God, every treasure chest is dropping like one item. I think I only got like 3, maybe 4 items out of that. Come on, man. Don't need to be this freaking hard game. None? I got none? Oh. I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna go take a sledgehammer to my computer and then I'll do the rest of this off stream. I'm done. Like, not one single item out of that entire dungeon did I roll in the pool. That's the fucking breaker for me. I'm done. I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna run my air conditioner, and in 10 hours, I'll come back and I'll just do it off stream. I still have a whole stream to get through tomorrow, and I need to get all of this done tonight, so I'm done dicking around with this for now. Oh my god, man. Game just fucking decided to just screw me in every direction possible as soon as I hit the fucking stream button. Be like, oh, he's streaming. No demi-materia, terrible parties, all the terrible things we could possibly hit you with. Forget that. Don't care. Oh, I made an affiliate. That's interesting. Reclears, not happening. Nope. 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 You know what? Maybe I'll drop some on this person. Celebrating making affiliate. Even though this is nowhere near Final Fantasy XIV, but I don't care that much. Come on, load up so I can see what's going on here. Alright. Never rated this one before, but let's go see what they're up to. There we go. That is where we are going to for today. Thank you guys for being here through this horrible, horrible struggle. And I got more to do tonight so I can craft these items I want and not hold everyone back forever in the coils tomorrow. And as such, another stream tomorrow around the same time as today's was, where we go aboard to the coils, see if some of my FC mates will come along with me, see if how much we can get through. We shall see. Anyway, I'm just gonna rest and run the air conditioner for a while now, and then deal with this later. Alright, thank you guys for being here, and I will see you all tomorrow.